I have traveled in the darkness of a dream. I have spoken in an absent voice. Eyes open from sleep for the first time in years. A journey so deep that life's forgotten. Brush off the cobwebs of this years-long night. The boat cannot carry these totems beyond. Dreams, delusions, these women, chapters, journeys, days of life, massive driftwood and vines. Where are the smells, the tastes? Penelope. Trust the water. Trust the wind. One more sea to cross. One more sea to cross. One last boat to build. Anticlea, mother of Ulysses, sits by the sea under a bright new moon. In her arms, a newborn child, babe in arms, boy. She dips him. The salt bath water knows he'll leave her soon. Ulysses, at 4, builds a tiny wooden boat. Anticlea weaves a hand-sized sail. To the mast he ties a purple string. Flag of Ithaca, he says. Cunning boy. Watches the tides, the wind, the moon. Launches his ship, runs to his mother. It will be back ere the weather turns. Just wait for it, you'll see. Weeks pass. Months. Patient boy sits by the sea. Mother, worried, watches from her widow's walk. One day, the sun begins to fall. Trace of shiver in the air. Anticlea takes a blanket, goes to the beach. Ulysses refuses. She sits beside him, blanket round her shoulders. They watch together. There, standing, look, pointing, walking towards the surf. She squints, searching, finally sees glimpse of purple in the breeze, guiding the toy boat home. Months pass and years. Patient boy looks to the sea, cunning boy, counting tides, moons, stars, dreams. Like Laertes, his father before him, Ulysses hears the call. Another boat is being built under purple flag. She watches the beach as the men chop and saw. Sounds of shipbuilding, soundscape of her loss. Anticlea, mother of Ulysses, sits by the sea under a pale new moon. Waves goodbye to a full-grown man, a soldier at arms, her boy. She holds on to the arms of Penelope, his wife, and with her she watches the sea, watches the ship get smaller and smaller till the sail is the size of her hand. As the ship falls over the horizon, the last thing she can see, flag of Ithaca fading out, small as purple string. Five years pass, and Ted, gray-haired woman, walks a self-made furrow in the sand. In her arms, a wooden ship toy. A few more years, she slips into the salt bath water. Out she walks in the darkening calm. Up, the waters rise and up until she fades from view. Gray hair floating, floating like purple spring in the fading sun. And to clear, mother. Back ere the weather turns. Just wait for it, you'll see. girl sits on the windowsill, perfect legs dangling high over the rocky shores of Sparta. Through perfect eyes, she looks to the sea for adventure. Through perfect lips, she calls to it. Despite perfection, adventure does not answer. She looks to the sea, she looks to the rocks. Her husband calls her to dinner. For a time, Helen was Helen the prize, something to fight for and win. And how Ulysses savored a challenge. He met her then, jumping hoops with the other girls. A lot of energy for a girl, he thought. In the end, he was more interested in the game than the prize. Things got heated, tempers flared. Helen's father feared a fight. Ulysses, with his cunning, cooled things down, kept a level head. All the suitors agreed to back the man who won, back him all the way to war. The price? Helen's father arranged a marriage with Penelope, a cousin, with looks and brains. Someone Ulysses thought would be a better match. Someone who wouldn't judge his farmer's hands. Helen, bargaining chip for Penelope's hand. Down in the harbor, a ship from Troy, and with it a handsome man. He has the look of adventure about him, and her husband is away. He offers her a different life, a life across the sea. It's a call to adventure. She cannot resist, though she knows it's a dangerous path. The queen's been taken. Helen is gone. Now Helen is Helen of Troy. A rallying cry, a call to war. So the armies gather, drums beat, ships set sail for Troy, as vast an armada as ever assembled to bring the fair Helen home. Adventure answers when it hears the perfect call. Perfect legs. Perfect eyes. She looks to the sea for adventure. roasted. Tempers flared. Adventure answers when it hears the perfect call. Cassandra wipes clean the godstone altar in the temple of Athena, feeds the fires. What sacrifice must be made to safeguard the walls of Troy? Cassandra's brother Paris returned home with Helen of Sparta. Everyone knows Menelaus will come after him. What a girl to pick. What a family to fight. They'll all come now, droves. Menelaus and his brother, King Agamemnon, the warriors, Achilles and Ajax, Ulysses from Ithaca, up to some plan. and all of them bringing troops, but Cassandra will stay here, safe from the troubles, tending the temple fires. Blast from seawall shatters silence, shaking the altar stone. The armies have gathered, lining the shoreline, surrounding 3 sides of Troy. Cassandra digs in with the rest of her countrymen, ready to weather the blows. The invasion of Troy drags on for months. Months stretch into years. 2 armies face off. They reach a stalemate, each army refusing to yield. Then, cunning Ulysses comes up with a plan. They stage a grand retreat. They leave behind a giant horse they built out of local wood. Imagine the sight. The people of Troy, the morning after battle. Wind-swept beach, empty sea. There at the gate, this horse. They open the gate, dragged it in. An epic party ensues. First time in a decade. Tonight they'll sleep without the sounds of war. But after the party, while everyone sleeps, a hatch in the horse opens up. Ulysses, some of the Spartan elite, fall to the ground, swords drawn. Silently they move from house to house, slitting throats wherever they go, slaughtering the people of Troy in their sleep, blood running through the streets. Finally they come to the temple of Athena, Ajax leading the way. They splinter through the door, bursting it open. Cassandra looks up from her work. Ajax strides forward, dropping his sword. To the ground go his breastplate and shield. Cassandra clings to the statue of Athena, her cries ringing out to the goddess Athena. Ajax, the biggest Spartan warrior, pulling Cassandra down, forcing her down to the god stone below. Cold stone against her cheek. She feels it crumble. The statue Athena, pieces all over the ground. The statue is everywhere. Pieces surround her. But Athena, nowhere to be found. Then, in comes Ulysses. Seeing the damage, seeing the price they would pay, sends Ajax packing! Rushes Cassandra to the safety of his ship. Oh, you Spartan fools. What havoc have you wrought? priestess in the temple of Athena. Sacrifice must be made. To safeguard the walls of Troy. Ulysses! Circe, enchantress, bewitcher of men. Ulysses' ship is guided by an unseen hand to a harbor safe from perilous seas. What quiet island is this? Beware, Ulysses, this island of enchanted animals. Journey through forest, past lion and wolf, tender creatures seeking comfort from a human touch. What strange island is this? At the center a clearing, a house of straight cut stone. Who lives in such a house? A mortal or a god? Then, singing from inside, smells of honey and baking bread. Now she appears, daughter of the sun, golden light and golden hair, voice of honey and honey tongue, and welcome in her smile. Ulysses, eat this herb and be protected from her poison. Invited inside, past pens of sheep and goats, Ulysses' own men, enchanted by this witch. They bray and bleat, imploring eyes, don't follow her. Don't follow her. She feeds him her honey wine, special mix of mischief for men. She waits for her poison to find its course. Happy anticipation in her eyes. But Ulysses, immune, catches her off guard, sword to her throat, ready to kill. Hold, Ulysses, stay your hand. A goddess like this could be of some use. Beautiful witch. Promises help. And help she gives after a bath, after a meal, after a bed. She shares with him for a night, for a week, a month, a year. 12 months go by in this island castle, Ulysses trapped in a dream. After a year, she bids him farewell, allows him to sail away. Circe, enchantress, bewitcher of men, gives him a path to follow home. Beware, Ulysses. The good sailor knows the seas stay smooth for only so long. Circe, enchantress, bewitcher of men. What strange island is this? Ulysses' own men, enchanted by his wit. Beautiful virgin daughters of Achelous, what punishment you have borne. From your soft white backs, golden wings grew to bear you over land and sea, to help you search, Persephone, what angels you were then. But how the metamorphosis marched on, twisting your hands to razor claws. Was it blessing or curse that stopped the transformation then? Preserve. The island comes into view. Nearing shore, the voices of the sirens floating over the waves. Come this way, Ulysses. Come. Hear our song, renowned Ulysses, whose name brings honor to your land. Listen to our voices, brave Ulysses. We will make you wise. You will leave here blessed with our vision, for we see all the world. Come, Ulysses, we will share our sight. Just follow our voices. You can have it all. cannot resist their song. A cunning man cannot resist the challenge. What world is this? Where are you, Ulysses? Sea-swept and weathered, ship and crew gone. Where have you landed now? What world is this? Teller of tales, adept at disguise. Who are you, Ulysses? What have you become? Island of pleasure, prison of stone, respite from wind and wave. Whose hands caress you now? Who fills the cup of wine? The sea is cold. These hands are warm. Give in to the comfort here. Golden voices of the island maidens. Rest, Ulysses. Drink and eat. Your head will be cradled as you drift to sleep. The fire burns bright in Calypso's cave, and you have nothing to fear. Island fortress with no way off, prison with no guards. Calypso, goddess, nymph, and queen, wants to marry you. The love is real. Since you must stay, might as well give in. Beware, Ulysses. In a prison this inviting, the walls can disappear. No hurry to be found, no stress anywhere. One day like the next, he gives in to the daily pattern of life. There's comfort in routine. Any farmer knows well-worn furrows in the ground to make a path easy to follow. Ulysses is wrapped by Calypso in a blanket of sweet contentment and warmth, and she sings, "Your journey has come to an end. Don't test your luck with the sea. Dance on the shores of the island with me and enjoy the comforts of home." But something pulls, tugs at the corner of comfort. Ulysses, teller of tales, have you left a story untold? Ulysses, dreamer of dreams, could there be a dream ignored? So wrapped in this blanket, entranced by this dream, is there one that you forgot? Was there another life, another place, another path? Do you know the difference between contentment and satisfaction? What world is this? nymph and queen. Give in to the comfort here. In the darkness, the glimmer of light struggles to break through. In the silence, a distant voice, eyes open from sleep for the first time in years. Call it sleep. living death more like, so deep that life's forgot. This waking life is foreign now, so real have been the dreams. Ulysses brushes off the cobwebs of a year's long night, begins to piece together the memory of a waking dream. His life. He sorts through memories of lives, women, flipping pages of his mind, scanning each, searching for something real. Ulysses is cunning. He can convince anyone of anything. Has he been victim of his own charade? Which of his own lives have been real? He stops on the memory of a woman and a boy standing on a beach. Wife? Mother? A long-lost son? Is this another dream? A memory of himself? The boy looks like Ulysses, but surely that woman is Penelope. Penelope. The name unlocks a rush of memories and dreams. He remembers the sands of Ithaca, his kingdom, the smells, the tastes. But 20 years of dreaming dreams have left him confused. 20 years of dreams to sustain him at battle and on the sea. The dreams and memories swirl. But he locks onto her face, Penelope, beacon of my life, light the way. Ulysses gathers driftwood in vines. He chops, he saws, he weaves, he ties. One last boat to build, broad-shouldered son of Laertes. Build it well, a piece of netting on the beach dyed sea purple by time. Affix it to the mast and set your course for home. Cunning boy studies the wind, watches the moon, slips his boat into the sea, guided by an unseen hand. Penelope, beacon of my life, light the way. Months at sea, peaceful months, sorting through dreams. The ship moves through fog so dense, Ulysses loses track of day or night. Sailing forward defies the logic of a sailor's mind, but on he sails, wind at his back, flowing with the current. The ship finds its way, a course set long ago and long since forgotten. Trust the water, trust the wind. Through the fog, glimmer of light. A gust of open air finds its way to the bow. In the silence, distant bell. Fog lifts. Mountains appear. Happy shores of Ithaca. A gray-haired woman on the beach, a full-grown man beside him, less broad-shouldered perhaps than his father before him, but cunning, one can tell. Ulysses lifts his face to the sky. The silent prayer of gratitude. Flag of Ithaca on the horizon, purple in the breeze. He breathes in the salt air, fields of wildflowers, olive groves. There's a hint of shiver in the air. The weather is about to turn. Penelope, my beacon, my life. I'm home. Helen, the prize. Cassandra, the sacrifice. Circe, enchantress, bewitcher of men. Beautiful virgin daughters of Acheloos, Calypso, goddess, nymph, and queen. Chanticleer, mother